Welcome to Gospel Motivation. On this channel, you are going to get soul-lifting message, faith, and video that will help you to grow your spiritual life. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more new video updates.
Unbelievers have ignored priesthood as far as authentic priesthood to honor Jesus the Christ is concerned, but they have mastered the art of building cities. They build businesses, they build empires, they build our houses, they build our clothes, and every money that comes, we carry it to them. Every money that comes, we carry it to them. And the law is that the rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. And so one person can check and see that God is doing something well in Enugu and pass just one policy that frustrates the purposes of God, and there is nobody in parliament to defend the interests of the kingdom. Kings must arise. Did you hear what I said? Kings must arise. He is both lion and lamb. He is not lamb alone. Most of us have stayed long enough in that lamb dimension. In addition to it, we must be lions. I made up my mind as a man of God that I will never mentor a people to just be excellent in priesthood alone. I believe in the power of influence. I was told yesterday, and I pray he does not get embarrassed, that the owner of this beautiful facility is this man who is sitting down here. And I had the honor to meet him yesterday, and I said, this is dominion. You see that? We honor him for it. I do not know him. I just met him yesterday. The reason why we are able to gather in a comfortable place like this is somebody in the place of prayer tapped into the grace for favor and used it to do something physical. God, who is a spiritual God, produced an earth that is physical. So the spiritual treasures you are receiving, turn it into something physical. Lives that are changed, hospitals that are built, transform society. Are we together? When your priesthood turns sinners to saints, prostitutes to saints, when through your priesthood you come up with a scholarship program that gives 1,000 Enugu citizens a scholarship to go to school, now you are both king and priest. The government will call you and say, let's sit down. You look like somebody who is interested in the development of the place. When they say let's talk, you say, hold on, let me pray. They say, why? You say, that is what gave me the wisdom for me to be here. When you see non-believers, before they start any meeting, they don't care who is there. They will pray and do whatever. Remember, you need them. You will endure the painful prayer while they are talking to their God, because the results that have come through that thing is there to show. Can I tell you the truth? Our Christianity will remain a mockery to society if we remain as priests alone. We must be able to translate that. Imagine the construction engineers, the best construction engineers in Enugu, tongue-talking, fiery believers, that when they give you a contract, you do something and sign the signature of His Majesty on that work. After 30 years, it is still standing, and they ask you one day, how did this happen? And you lift your hands to heaven and you tell them, this is the one who is deserving of praise. You will win more souls by that declaration than even a crusade ground. You've heard me say it many times. Imagine that Michael Jackson said, I love you, Jesus. Even if it's by mistake, there would have been more souls won. Look at these influencers and these celebrities having several people, and somebody can, after praying and fasting, somebody will influence your child with 1 5-minute video that will take you 1 year of prayers to remove that spirit out of him. Is someone learning? Look at the kind of schools our children are going to now. Little children, by the time they are 8-9 years, they are already sexually active. They are teaching them all kinds of things, but you don't like what they are teaching, but that's what your money can afford. So you endure it and keep rehabilitating the child till he becomes a demon. Help me understand. This was a man who was a man of God, led about the largest church in Bahamas, and was advisor to about 16 presidents, wrote almost 40 books in his lifetime, and more than 90% of them were bestsellers. These were people who got, when Nelson Mandela, watch this, when Nelson Mandela came out of prison, it was him and one other person that were the delegates that were sent to go and greet him. He was a diplomat, he was an institution. Bahamas guarded him territorially. Don't say it does not matter. If not, one day you will sit down and hear within your land, somebody will tell you, from today, no more church service. Keep praying in your house, but no more church service. Somebody shout, God forbid. It is not the priests that make the physical laws, it is the kings. The purposes of God was threatened by one policy signed in Babylon. Let there be no prayer for 30 days. What happened in the lockdown? Nobody consulted with you. They didn't say, is it your opinion? You were minding your business, preparing for a conference. Suddenly a policy came politically. Whether it affected you or not is none of their business. That means one day somebody can come and say, from today, do not give more than 2 plots of land to the church. Maximum 2 plots of land. No more campgrounds, no more large conventions. And somebody can come and put a policy and say, once it's 6 o'clock on the dot, no gathering again, return home. You can argue there. I don't mean to be political, but look what is happening in this around. That is already a lesson and a warning to us.
Thank you for watching this video. God bless you, but don't forget to subscribe.